Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Pre-Market Live Show. It is Tuesday, February 25th, and the heat map just changed over. Microsoft, NVIDIA, Google, Meta are all red. Amazon, Tesla, and Apple are just a little bit flat. So let's see what's going on this morning. We'll go through our Joey's jumpers, and we'll come back, see what the SPY is up to, and if things can get moving a little bit, because what a disaster it's been, especially for crypto. That's still down. Bitcoin's under 90 now. It's at 89. Sol's at 141. And Ethereum's at 2436. Ripple's at 219. And Cardano's at 66. So, I mean, crypto is just getting ripped apart right now. Let's take a look at the Joey's Jumpers ATCH popping up yesterday. We were looking at it to see if it wanted to run any today. Let's see if it is at all. Let me take a quick look at it. ATCH right here. It was a monster yesterday. And it just ran, 549 to 686. It's back down into the fours at 467. So didn't really want to run much this morning, but was a monster yesterday. BREA. That one was ripping right there, BREA. And that is popped up this morning. It was running yesterday. This morning, 104 to 186, and it closed at 124. Or that's where it's at right now. But it got up to that 186, and it's cruising right along, I must say. So keep an eye on BREA. That one's moving, and that DOMH, that one's moving as well this morning, up another dollar and curling back up. Keep an eye on this one. It does look like it wants to run. That one that DOMH, it ran not long ago, went from like 780 to 15, but it had run up there. And right now, 1004, and it pulled back to 937. It was looking pretty good to curl up, to be honest with you. I'd keep an eye on this thing. It did dip back, and it is coming down on that MACD. We'll see if it holds up there. It was trying to crawl off of it earlier, so I could see that, and now it's kind of hitting it. We'll see how it opens up, that DOMH. And FMTO, let's see what that's doing, that Femto Technologies, and that's bounced up here. FMTO, let's see. 453 to 873. It's at 803 right now. So keep an eye on that one. And that one's a good little popper right there, FMTO. And this ISPC, we were looking at that eye specimen. It ran yesterday, just a little bit flat, it looks like at the moment here. It's at 206 to 213. That's where it's sitting. Yesterday, it got all the way up to 303. So that's eye specimen, ISPC. And let's see what MBRX is doing. It's up 72 cents. This was on the list last night as well. All of these were on the list last night. And MBRX is running up 188 to 220, and it's at 179, so a little under where it opened. But it did run up there, and it's not looking terrible, so maybe it can run back up. MFI, we definitely looked at this one as well. And it's up 47 cents. It was moving in the after hours there. Let's see what it's doing. MFI, come on up here. There it goes. And yeah, it did run up, remember, in the after hour, 67 to 148, closed at that 130. And this morning, 151, it gapped up. So it closed at 130. It gapped up to 151 and then came down to 94. It's at 105. So there you go. Like we talked about last night, you got to be up early to trade these guys, and that's where they maximize. Maybe they'll try to run today, but it did move. And that ORIS, that Oriental Rise Holding, that one ran yesterday. Let's see what it's up to here. And yesterday it went 137 to 270, and this morning 163 down to 121 right now. It got down to 111, and that's ORIS and kind of pulling back. RSLS is that Reshape Life Sciences, and this thing's getting moving, guys. It's finally crawling up here. We were looking at it. We've been looking at it, but it looks like it bottomed out the other day, and that 80 cents was probably its bottom right there, and it went 135 to 136. It pulled back to 126 this morning, but not looking bad for RSLS. And that SXTC we looked at last night, that China Pharmaceuticals, and this thing was a big old popper. And like we were talking about, whenever China small caps are running, this thing likes to do it right here. And it went, 335 to 384. So boom, that one went flying. And that's where it's at this morning. And we were looking at it last night. So it did get popping right now. And let's see, what's it say? What's this? Hold on. This looks all crazy right here. This one went did it like reverse split. It's giving me like two different looks. I have no idea what's going on. SXTC, the same company, and this one's in the 40s and that one's in the dollar. I have no idea why it says this. This one says it's in the twos. That's really weird. I have no idea what's going on right now. I know we looked at it last night. I have to pull this up now because they just totally different. Like Finviz, I'm making sure that they're the exact same company. SXTC, it's the exact same thing. This one's at like 672 and this one's at 384. I mean, you're talking significant differences here, like as if like a reverse split or something happened and I missed it. I have no idea what's going on. That's just bizarre. I have to look and see what that's at. SXTC. I'll definitely look it up in a minute and see where it's at. That's really, really weird. And WAFU, we looked at that last night, WAFU. And let's see, that education one is up big time this morning, and we did look at it was jumping up after hours 221 to 371 yesterday, closed at 310, and today 330 up to 414, and it's at 351 right now. So there you go for WAFU. And that is your Joey's jumpers. Thank you very much, Asian Jolie. And I'm telling you, we went through like almost every one of them last night or before. So we've been on point now and things. I did not. Let me look and see. I didn't see the laptop lowdowns actually this morning. Let me take a quick look and see if he did do them. Laptop travel. I looked this morning. I could have missed them. So let me just hop on his page and just check. I don't see anything. Hold on. 2 hours ago. He was posting stuff. He's always up. That's why I could have missed it because he's posted a bunch of stuff. I just didn't see him. I'm not exactly sure, so I didn't see anything. Maybe I missed him, but if he posts them up, we'll knock them out. Not the end of the world. We'll go through the market and see what's going on real quick. Let's just take a look at the SPY and everybody else, and we'll see what's going on here. The SPY is down 28 cents, and it's down to 596, and it does look like it's trying to pull back, guys. So we thought it was yesterday. We'll see. It's almost trying to make a flat little look, but I'm sure it's going to make its way down to this 593. So that is the SPY right there. Good old Apple is up 55 cents. Not looking bad. So keep an eye on it. You can't tell. It's up near the top and it's flat and everything's all crazy. So you got to be careful with it. But it's not looking bad. Amazon's down 21 cents, hitting that bottom area. Could be trying to base out again. I'm not expecting these to pop up this week. Google's still going down $1.10. Let it pull back a little bit. It was trying to set up, but again, as soon as we realized that they couldn't curl through to one time, they needed like three or four. It was pretty easy to identify that on Google. So once I saw that, I was like, oh well. Put Google on hold. Meta's pulling back some more, down $1.13. Maybe it's trying to make a base down here. So we'll take a look at it and see. Maybe it's going to keep going down into the 650s. So we will look at Meta and see what it wants to do right there. And Microsoft's down $1.85. It's at 402. It pulled back good yesterday, and it is pulling back right there for MSFT. And good old Nvidia is down $1, and they have earnings tomorrow. And I don't know what's going to happen. I have a feeling that the whole market's really relying on Nvidia at this point, like it did for like the entire Biden administration. Practically, Nvidia carried the market for the most part, and then it kind of turned around and didn't do it anymore. But right now, it's really gonna have to step it up, and hope it's getting its work out today because it's hitting that line. It's pulling back. It has earnings coming up tomorrow, and I'll look at it and track it today and let you know what it looks like. But definitely interesting there for Nvidia. And good old Tesla's down 18 cents, and maybe that bottomed out. And again, it's already tried to crawl through like three times. This next time will be the next one. It may make a little base down here, but take a couple of days, maybe a week or so to get set up, but it will get cruising. And AMC, they have their earnings today. So we'll see what that's up to right there. It's hitting the 20 and see what they're up to. And that GameStop or GME, What am I typing? GME. I'm typing GNE something, GN something, Genie. Um, GME GameStop is down 7 cents. Just hitting that MACD. We'll have to see what it's doing. Unity's down that U, and Chewy is just flat right there. That one did come down, hit that resist or support line, but it could pull back some more right there for Chewy. And let's just see, AVGO's down a little bit more, and maybe it's trying to base out. It's already tried to curl through. That one actually went through and pulled itself back. They don't really do that very often, but that one definitely did it. MU's pulled back 57 cents. And like I was saying yesterday, I think it might be the bottoms of these, and we see a little base out, and then obviously they'll dip down a little bit as they get set up. TSM's down $1.32, hitting that support line right there. So we'll see what that wants to do, if it wants to stay on that support or pull back some more. SMCI is up 222 and trying to curl back up. That's impressive right there. And AMD is down 40 cents. And it looks like AMD's got to try to get rolled off that SMC or the AMCD. And like SMCI, I was thinking because that one did it. And we'll see if AMD can do it as well. We'll watch it today. QCOM was pulling back yesterday. It's up 19 cents. Could be stopping. But again, I'm not so sure. They could be parachuting themselves down so that they're just not crashing down. And we've seen that plenty of times. So that was QCOM and INTC. INTC right there is Intel down 18 cents. And again, just kind of pulling back. And this one is already MACD. I'd expect it to try to roll off of there because that's what they've been liking to do. And PayPal is down 74 cents. And again, it tried to crawl through once, twice. Didn't get through yesterday or the other day. And now it's got to reset up and make it its third time it'll try to get through. So even PayPal's following that pattern. I'm telling you, everything's following that pattern right there. And that is PYPL. And good old Snow is coming down. It's down $1.79 right there. And like I said, I'm not convinced they're ready to go up. Dell's down $1.02, $1.03 at the moment. And let's see, MicroStrategy right here is down another $12 and is hitting that bottom and could go into the basement. Let's see what CLSK is doing. That's down as well. And let's see, Coinbase, what's that up to? That's down another $9 and really crashing down. Robinhood's down $1.73 and crashing down a little more. So there you go with them. And let's see, DJ, let's see what that's doing. Or DJT, I mean, Luis Rodriguez, and that's down 68 cents and getting into the basement right there. And Fun is just kind of hanging out at that bottom line right there. So I would say a lot of them just getting crushed down today and from yesterday into today. And again, Bitcoin 89,000, Solana's at 141, Ethereum's at 2,435, and Ripple's at 220 right there. I mean, these things are getting slaughtered, guys. And what's going on with Cardano? Because it's at 66 cents. I'll just jump in. I'll look at our Bitcoin chart real quick, see what it looks like. Besides terrible, if it's at 89,000, it dropped under 90, obviously. And that is not a good look. So let me see. And yeah, this thing could really come down and it's hitting the 30. We'll see if it wants to bounce, but it's not, it doesn't really have anything to bounce off of. And the next stop would be like 80,000. So it would really come down another like 9,000. So that would be pretty big right there. Let me just look at Solana. SOL, and it's at 140. It's just bouncing around right there. Like I said, 141, 140. And let's see. And again, that one took a huge dip. And this one is in the basement. And that doesn't like to get into the basement often, but it definitely got down there. So another huge dip right there for Solana at 140, way down right there. And Cardano's at 65 cents. Yeah, it's back at 140. It was bouncing around. Cardano's at 60, and that one's coming back down. It's coming back down to the 200, or yeah, to the 200 right there. And we'll see what it wants to do, but we'll I don't know if it's going to hold itself up or come back down even further. So it had crossed through and it crossed down right now, Cardano. And let's look at Doge because that one had crossed up too. It's at 20 cents. I can only imagine it's crossed down. And let's see. It is sure crossed down and wants to pull back. So yeah, crypto's just getting like literally ripped apart right now. So I have no idea what's up with that, but it is not looking good. That's for sure for crypto. And there you go with that. We did our Joey's jumpers, our crypto, and our SPY and our big caps. Let me go through, see if there's anything on the scanners. And Apple is moving up. Walmart's up a little bit. Let's see what Walmart's doing. WMT. And yeah, that took a nice dip. That one actually could bottom out yesterday, but you still have to make sure. It could just be trying to roll up today and then get try to parachute its way down. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. And let's see what's going on here on the scanner, if anything. Holy cow, what a disaster. DMN. Let's see what that's doing. Damon. I don't even know what that's doing right here. It dipped down yesterday. Keep an eye on this one. This one might be a nice little runner coming up. DMN. It looks like it might have moved 30 to 59, and it's at 35 right now. So, yeah, keep an eye on that bad boy. That could move. We looked at BREA. That was moving at WAFU and MBRX, and MFI and FMTO and MSTU is down with MicroStrategy. And DGLY is down a hair, but that's trying to set up in that ADTX. It pulled back a little bit more. And let's see, SMCI is up somehow. And let me take a look and see what else is going on here. And that FXI is that China large cap one. I think it's up a little bit. It was pulling back yesterday. Looks like it's trying to like crawl back up a little bit. So we'll see what's up with that. And let me take a look and see what else is going on. That hymns, where'd that just go? Oh, there it is. And that pulled back even more. It's down to like $40 right now for HIMS. And that BABA was up 580. It was pulling back right there. And that TCTM, what's that up to? It's down a little bit, but not looking too bad. Let's look at Clue real quick. It was up this morning. It is up a little bit right now, and it's crawling through right now. And I think yesterday could have been its bottom right there for Clue, CLEU. So keep an eye on that because it's not looking bad, and it wants to bounce off that bottom right there. So keep an eye on that one. Let's see what else. That LICN trying to curl up. That's up a little bit. So keep an eye on that one as well. And let's see what's going on over on this side at FMTO and DMN. Keep an eye on that DMN right there. And like I said, it ran up a little bit. It could run up again. RDHL, that Red Hill, that ran up some today. MFI, and not a whole lot going on. I'm not going to lie. GTBP did run up as well. It's up 45 cents. So that's about all that's going on. That FMTO is over 100%. WAFU is up 90 something percent. MBRX, we looked at all of them last night. And there you go. And even at DOMH, we've looked at that one. So they're all moving right there. Let's see what the news stories say. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. I know it's not an exciting week in the market, I can tell you that, and hasn't been an exciting few days, that's for sure. And especially with crypto. I mean, under 90,000 for Bitcoin is not a pretty look right there. And I can tell you my stock cube's definitely red. Like I opened up the door, I was like, well, I guess it didn't go up at all. And because I could tell it was just red. And yeah, it's pretty wild how down everything is. I don't know what is going on, but it is a disaster here. So let's see what these news stories are. Stock futures are flat after S&P 500 posts 3-day losing streak. Earnings estimates are flattening, this strategist says. Stop buying stocks. Why market worries about tariffs may be a red herring. And U.S. futures slip as chip makers come under scrutiny. And defense stocks lift STOXX 600 amid jitters over Trump's tech curbs on China. I don't even know what that is. And so there are your news stories right there. Let's go ahead. We'll look at stock twits, see what's going on. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. And yeah, SMCI is about the only positive thing, honestly. That and Apple is up. And I don't even know if Apple's still up. Apple's up 50 cents right there. And just keep an eye on it. But SMCI is the only like positive thing right now. It's up about 238. Not the only thing, but maybe in the bigger caps right here, it's up right there, and it's up $2, trying to curl back up. So not looking bad. Let me see what's going on stock twits real quick. Let's see. Bitcoin, SMCI, MicroStrategy, Mara's down, HIMS, Ethereum, Lunar's way down, RCAT's way down. Lunar's down 57 cents at Aerospace and Defense, doing the same thing. Tried to crawl through twice already, and it'll do it the next time. It's all across the board, guys. So, I mean, you can get an easy look at them. RCAT pulling back. And let's see, GRRR, that one was pulling back. Remember, that had run up big time. And that one's coming down to the MACD. And Coinbase, we talked about, it's down 957 and hitting that bottom line. So we'll see what's up with that. And let's take a look and see on here. Boom. Yeah, there you go. And let me see if you guys want to see anything. Like I said, there's not a whole lot happening this morning. I can't say that there is. Home Depot beats on revenue, but the stock slips. We know that happens all the time. Let me see where the HD. Actually, that one, I'm kind of surprised where it was, but it did pull back, and Home Depot might be a good one. I mean, the entire market right now is completely pulled back. It's kind of wild what's going on. And let's see, stock futures are flat, and boom, we talked about all that. So, not sure what's going on right there. Well, like I said, it's pretty wild right now, guys. It's definitely red. Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, and Meta are down. Amazon, Tesla, and Apple are just flat, but pretty much down as well. They might be up a hair. Let me see. Apple is up a hair. Tesla is up a hair, and Nvidia is going to be the big one to watch. It's down 99 cents, and it's hitting that MACD, and maybe that can be the grace of God for tomorrow and actually post something amazing and pull the whole market up with it, because it kind of needs it right now. And crypto is just a disaster. So there you go. I mean, there isn't even much to talk about, to be honest with you. LITM not doing anything. Some of these small caps aren't even doing anything this morning, like OCGN, and a bunch of them are just sitting tight. So really, it's just like the China small caps are moving a little bit right there. Fubo, that's down 2 cents right now. And let's see what that VRAX is up to. That's down 7 cents. TANH, that was looking pretty good. And that's just flat, just sitting there. And let's see, Zcar, that was an odd looking one. It's up a penny right there and could be trying to curl back up. We were looking at BREA last night. It's on the list right here. And that's popped way up there. And let's see what else. NIXX, that was all right. It's up 17 cents and it's trying to curl up. Keep your eye on that one. And that WAFU was on there. I mean, there's pretty much every single one that we went through has been on the list. And so, yeah, there you go. Buffett's probably sitting on a wad of cash this morning smoking a cigar. Yeah, he's been sitting on all that cash, I guess, for a big reason right there, huh? Luis Rodriguez, the guy definitely knows the market pretty well. I mean, we kind of knew Sunday that it wasn't going to be looking good this week, but it is a disaster right now. Everything across the board is rough. And the SPY's at 597. And like I said, I think it's just kind of parachuting its way down. It doesn't look like it's trying to come up at any moment. So there you go. Not a whole lot to talk about in the market besides it pulling back a whole lot and crypto just getting ripped apart right there. So there you go. And there will be plenty of laptop lowdowns for sure this week. And like I said, Well, I'll go through. I've been going through the list, and I'll go through them today a little better. I'll pick out the ones that we've gone through the last week or two that are really setting up there, and we'll take a look at them tonight as well. Or I'll let you guys know what looks good today, because, like I said, everything that's already popping, we definitely went over and pointed out, and there's not much really setting up that crazy right now. So that LGMK logic mark, that's trying to set up. It's been in the basement, so we'll keep an eye on that one. And yeah, I'll let you guys know what I'm looking at, and if anything does look good, because it doesn't look like a pretty market right now, that's for sure. And let me know if you guys are looking at anything. But yeah, I think we covered everything pretty fast today. And again, I'll check out all the laptop lowdowns and the laptop list this week, see what's going on, and we'll pick out the good ones that are setting up. So some of them will get running, and we'll make sure that we take advantage of them. Why the big caps and everything are just dipping down here. We'll see if they're trying to base out, but I'm not exactly sure. I think they could be pulling back a little bit more. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. OCEA, let me see. That's up a little bit today. Keep an eye on that one. And some of these small cap ones. Holo is down a little bit right there. And what's that S stop doing? That's just flat. Like I said, a lot of these are flat. I was looking at them this morning and not paying attention to not setting up the spaces or doing anything else. I was just like, holy cow, this market's crazy. Yeah, UOKA, that's down a little bit. So you got a ton of them that are just pulled back or, you know, ready to get rolling for the small caps, and the big caps are just a disaster right there. So I'll keep you guys posted, let you know what's going on, and we'll try to attack whatever's setting up. But again, be uber patient right here, because there's a lot of pullback going on, obviously, and you don't want to get caught in these dips because they are pulling back. It's like dip and rip time, big time, times 1,000, and it's even dip, and then pop up a little bit, and then dip some more. So, and that's that look that you're getting where they need three times across through that MACD, and that's why they're pulling back so much, and they're all doing it. So we will identify the ones that are getting close on that third, fourth time for the MACD, because we know they'll cross through, and we'll start with them and start now and them guys, and then work our way around and hit the rest and see if any penny stocks are moving. So we'll try to find the best opportunities going on in this red market. And obviously, it's not crypto unless you've been shorting it. Then it was a great opportunity right there. So crazy market conditions going on at the moment, and we'll keep you posted, and I'll let you guys know what I see and if I like anything. So there you go. Thanks everybody for hanging out. As always, Jolie's jumpers and our laptop lowdowns, we didn't do them today, but it's all good. And stick with the stocks that has fared the best during this pullback. They'll be the ones that move the best when most of the dust settles. And Apple is an example exactly. And honestly, your Mag 7 should move, and it's all relying on NVIDIA tomorrow. I'll keep a great look at NVIDIA and keep you guys posted today and let you guys know what it looks like. And we'll see if we can get a good idea if them earnings will be decent, because again, it is a disaster, and I think the market needs NVIDIA to hold it up and post something amazing tomorrow. So it will rely on that for sure. So thanks again, everybody. Miss Magdonian, WJ Kratz, Louis Rodriguez, East Coast Beach Girl, Barbara Algo, MAJED, and FF Disco right there. And who's that? Hampus, how are you? Kyle, and Darlene, and Zach. And we usually have a little longer of a show and cover a lot more. But honestly, there's not a whole lot to cover. I just kind of going through it this morning and now, and it's just nothing popping out. And I don't like to just make things force things. We can't force things, trust me. You don't want to do that. You'll get it handed to you real quick. So yeah, we just got to see what the market wants to do here. Let this dust settle, as we've been talking about, and there's a lot of dust flying around. So especially crypto, and now the market's getting it pretty good. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know what I see, Let me know if you're looking at anything. I'll check it out for sure. And then we'll just find our best opportunities. Like I said, I'll go through our laptop lowdowns and some of them bad boys from the last week or two because we've been a little bit early and the market's moving extremely slow and at a different pace and pulling back at the same time. So it's a little bit odd right now. The timing's way off. So we will keep an eye on it and I'll keep you posted and let you know what's going on. So be sure to trade smart today and lock in those profits if you're trading at all. Like I said, you might want to look at puts maybe on some of them and maybe these penny stocks. But yeah, all information presented here is for educational and informational purpose only, not intended as financial advice. Always do your due diligence. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And hopefully we see a little bit of a turnaround at some point today. And I'll keep you guys posted. So goodbye, good luck, see you later, and have a great day, everybody.